Hey guys, welcome back for another great video. So today it's about 10 anime like science fell in love, so I tried to prove it. You must watch. It's a comedy, romance and seinen anime, and I will introduce to you the most pretty similar anime for science fell in love, so I tried to prove it. Are you ready for this? So for more details, let's jump to the next part of the video. But before we get started, I appreciate if you first take a second to subscribe to the channel and smash even that like button. So without any further ado, let's get started guys. As I mentioned, I have a list of 10 anime that are similar to Science Fell in Love, so I tried to prove it, and I have a quick announce for those who doesn't know. The mangaka Fred Yamamoto revealed the production for season 2 that was slated to release on 2022 by the studio Zero G. The first season guys contained a total of 12 episodes. Probably season 2 will have the same, but anyway, I will start with the first similar anime, Wotakoi Love is Hard for Otaku. The story takes us through the daily lives of office workers, including the couple Naomi of Joshi, otaku girl who loves boy love, and Hirotaka, a hardcore gamer. Kaguya-sama Love is War. History takes us into the crazy daily lives of the members of the student council Shueishin Academy, among them the intellectuals Kaguya Shinomiya and Miyoki Shirogane. All the time they spend together has made them develop feelings for each other, but their pride does not allow them to be the first to confess and become the submissive in the relationship. Love is like a war, and their battle to get someone to confess begins. Tricidui Children. We follow the daily life of teenagers, boys and girls as a couple, or how they approach love with the person they want. For example, we have a boy with a lack of self-confidence who does not dare to confess his feelings, or a girl who is almost psychotic and obsessed with the one she loves. Teasing Master Tagaki-san. We follow the daily life of the teenagers Tagaki and Nishikata. Tagaki enjoys spending his days teasing his shy classmate Nishikata, and this particular complicity brings the two teenagers to get closer and closer through their teasing. 3D Konjo Real Girl. Hikaru Tsutsui is the most basic in otaku. He hates dealing with others and especially with his class. Because of this, he is laughed by his comrades. One day he has to clean the pool with Uraha Igarashi, a pretty girl. Besides, she is everything he hates in Real Girls. She skips school, has no female friends, and so much more. Still, she is kind to him and will help him even when he is bothered by students. Again, Urahi may well change Hikori's monotonous life. Maid-sama. Misaki, the president of the Seiki High School students, is very strict. She is feared but at the same time admired by everyone for all the things she has accomplished. She carries out her work with an iron fist and does not let anything go. It turns out that if she is severe with boys, it is because her family situation torments her in some way, and that is because of her father. It is for this reason that she works secretly in a cafe where she has to wear a maid's uniform. The real story begins when one of his classmates discovers her secret. Monthly Girls Nozaki-kun. Since she crossed paths with Umotaro Nozaki, Shio Sakura falls in love with him, but the day she finally decides to declare her love for him, the young man misinterprets her words and is convinced that she is one of his fans. She will then discover that in addition to being a high school student, Nozaki is also a rather popular mangaka, and that he had long intended to make her his assistant because he had noticed her talent as a colorist. High Score Girl. The story takes place in Japan in 1991. Haruo Yaguchi is a primary school student passionate about video games. He also spends a good part of his time in arcades. One day he bumps into one of his classmates, the popular Akira Ono. Together they play Street Fighter 2, and against all odds, Akira defeats Haruo flatly. The next day, decided not to go through it again, the young boy changes rooms and finds himself face to face with Akira again. Mazumani-kun's Revenge. We follow the daily life of Mazumani Makabe, a now popular high school student who decides to get closer to the elusive Eiki Adagiri, a girl who rejects all the boys who fall in love with her and who had humiliated him when he was fat and ugly a few years ago. Finally, how heavy are the dumbbells you left? We follow the daily life of Sakura Hibiki, a high school student who decides to get into fitness. To do this, she enrolled in the gym, where she met various atypical girls who were passionate about bodybuilding. The manga delivers real information and advice for each exercise to progress in fitness. So this is it for now guys, I hope you really enjoyed the video. If you want to know more updates, just check out the channel day by day. But anyway guys, thank you so much for supporting me and I wish you all a great day.